It feels like British summertime, doesn't it, everybody? Yeah, it's lovely, absolutely lovely out here. I am still drinking the Vocation Life and Death on the Phillips Perfect Draft. Oi, oi, Paul. Hello, Joe. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? It's a lovely night, isn't it? It's a lovely evening out here. Sun's about to drop. It's a different starting point from last week because I was facing the sun last week and it was just completely in my eyes. It was impossible. Yeah, but here we are. Here we are. So here's the beer. New setting, Jack Parry. Absolutely new setting. Hello, Daniel Bale. How are you doing? How are you doing? Cameron Coleman. Evening. How are you doing? Hit the like button down below. If you can hit that like button down below, we can get more people in through the door. Virtual pub. What we all drinking? Hit the like button. All that stuff, you know. There was a bit in my beer earlier on, and I was trying to pour it so I could see it, but it must have sunk to the bottom. Max, hello Mark, hello Jack Bandit, how we doing? We got 62 people in at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Daniel Bell, that's wonderful news. That's wonderful news. So, I got an event coming up. In a place called Craft Republic in Barry. I haven't hosted an event in ages, but I'm hosting an event in the pub where Brew York are coming down. It is something like Sunday the 16th. I'm pretty sure Daniel Bale will come back with the exact date. But if anybody wants to come to that event, if anybody's in the area, then that would be really cool to see some of you guys down at the Craft Republic, Barry's award-winning craft beer bar. Hello, Big Kev. How you doing, mate? Monday the 13th of June. Okay. What's that? About 3 weeks away? 2 weeks Monday? Something like that? Evening, sir. Simon, sir. I was convinced you were going to give the Brew Dog Stout 11 out of 10. It was really good. It was a really, really good example of a stout. I really enjoyed it. Really tidy pint. Gary, evening off from Dublin. Evening, Gary. How are you doing? Looks like I'm going to have to drink that little bit of stuff in my beer. We nearly got 100 viewers at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Hit the like button down below. Make that 110 people tuned in. Hello, Daniela, how you doing? Simon Martin for Prime Minister, how are you doing? 114 people tuned in. This is fantastic. So my wife's done a little flower box arrangement behind my head here for her, but I think it's quite a nice backdrop. I love flowers, me. I really do love. I love gardening, flower, all that kind of stuff. I'm doing stuff in the garden all the time. I absolutely love it. I'm a green-fingered person. Stephen James, hello Simon, and all the gang on here. I'm on the Bitburger Premium Pills. Here's something in the kitchen. Ah, kettle's boiling. Someone's having a brew in the house. Daydreaming Davy, evening from Scotland. Hello, Daydreaming Davy. How's it going? Sergio, yeah, it's nice to have some flowers on the go, isn't it? Good evening, Simon, and all the regulars of the Stone Crow. Michael Richards, how you doing? Captain Meets Avengers, hello, darlings. Jack Parry, I'm out on the golf course at the moment. I'll catch you all later. Jack Parry, enjoy your golf, mate. Safadal, hi, Simon, how you doing? How you doing? 141 people into the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Can we do 100 likes? Hit the like button down below for 100 likes. Come on in. It is peaceful. It is lovely, lovely sunny weather. Fantastic. Fantastic. It's a real blessing, isn't it, when the sun's shining like this? Absolutely fantastic. Oh, everything went well in Ludlow last Friday. I really enjoyed it. I've been really busy lately. I've been really, really busy. I went to London 2 weeks ago. I went to Shropshire, Ludlow last Friday. All the Stone Crow in between, all the different videos I make in between. Yeah, it's been a really busy time for me at the moment, but I'm loving every single minute of it. I really am. Summer technically starts in June, says Andrew Green. I know somebody was going to say that, but you know what? It's lovely. It's lovely. For me, it's a summer's night. But lovely weather we're having, mate. Andrew Green, we are. It's really lovely. Oh, is that a black tie event tonight? You said all the best. See you next Thursday. Hey, Simon, since Berry has a Burger King, you can review a double Whopper with cheese. Jim, the double Whopper with cheese. Do you want to see the video of that on YouTube, do you? For me reviewing a double Whopper and cheese. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Captain Meets Adventures, what a day Sunday will be. Last day of the Premier League and Spanish F1. Boom. Yeah, I like a lazy Sunday of Captain Meets. To be honest with you, I'm looking forward to the end of the football season because I like a rest. I like a bit of a break from football. I like the summer. What is it called? A quadruple Whopper. Is it new, is it? I'll give it a go. I had a hello West Ham, how you doing? I did the I reviewed it yesterday, posted it today. The McSpicy. I enjoyed that. I got another one coming tomorrow, another chicken burger, which was pretty horrendous. I went to Aldi for it. I like a lazy Sunday. We all like a lazy Sunday. This season's been awesome with the football, but I remember it only seems like yesterday they were talking about the start of the season and how big it could be a 4-horse race for the title. It never ever went that way, but madness, innit? Madness. Christopher has a Bacardi spiced rum with Coke and ice. Really, really cool. We got 56 likes, everybody. Can we hit the like button? There's a like button down below. Hit that like button down below. Let's see if we can get it to 100 likes. I'm about to crack a Polly's beer for Marks and Spencer's. Cheers, everybody. 58 likes. Come on, 62 likes. Come on, we got 38 likes to go. Hit the like button down below. Come on. 33 likes to go. 33 likes to go. West Ham fan TV. It was a spontaneous thing. I just couldn't carry on cooking, to be honest. I watched that stuff and I just felt I had to make a video. It was all in good heart as well. It was all in good spirit. It wasn't one or two suggested it was a dig. It really wasn't a dig. I was just worried because he hadn't made a video in 4 days. That's all it was. Mo1993, £1.79 super chat. Evening everyone on the night shift. Cheers anyways. Well, thank you very much for the super chat. £1.81 super chat. That's really nice of you. We got 78 likes. 78 likes. We got 22 likes to go. 22 likes to go. Hit the like button down below. 22 likes to go. I'm looking for that stuff in my beer. 20 likes to go. 18 likes to go. 18 likes to go. Hit the like button down below. Come on. 17 likes to go. Rocky's asking what team I support. Well, if somebody can keep an eye on the Everton game for me tonight, I'd be much appreciative. I used to be a big Everton fan, but I kind of casually follow them now. So if somebody can keep an eye on the Everton score for me, that would be lovely. Everton Crystal Palace tonight. Just give us Sergio favourite Premier League team. If Cardiff are in the Premier League, Cardiff City. But if Everton, I hope they stay in the Premier League. I keep an eye out for Everton these days. I keep a little lookout. It's not like I'm a massive fan anymore. Anyway, 94 likes. 94 likes. We got 6 likes to go. Come on, hit that like button down below. Since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, always liked them. I think they were good when I was a kid. They were really good when I was a kid. And, you know, your teacher would ask you in school, who do you support? And it'd be the blue team, Everton. And that was it, really. It kind of just stuck with me. Everton. I'm not religious, though, with it. I'm not religious. Captain Meat, Simon, with all these rubbish beers, the home waggers, Aldi and Little keep giving us. Would you not contact them to give them your advice, Captain Meat? I'm in the understanding. I definitely know Home Bargains, no. I definitely know home bargains know that their beers, or I think their beer's rubbish. Lidl and Aldi, I'd be surprised if they don't know. One of the videos had 35,000 views. 35,000 views. The Donkey Stone review. So I'd be very surprised if they don't know about that. They just got to up their game. Either up their game, put in better management who's going to buy beer, who know their beer, or don't do it. Just don't do it. It's not our fault. It's not the reviewer's fault that the beer's terrible. It's the people who are putting it in the shops. Everton, I haven't been good since you were 10, mate, but yeah, sort of near you, sort of. Andrew Green, yeah, they are. At work, I've noticed people who are extroverted characters and retire early don't mentally do well. They need a group of guys around them to vent, namely talking nonsense at work. Yeah, absolutely. Salty popcorn. Rachel Edmonds, lovely to see you in the garden, Simon. My partner, Matt, is watching you again this week. He also bought some Tiny Rebel to enjoy at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Matt, Rachel, hello, how's it going? Mate, they reckon a Premier League game can generate 30 to 60 million a game. You have that in the Championship. Yeah, absolutely. What do I think of the new Cardiff kit? I quite like it. But I can't wear football kits. I get all sweaty and static. So I don't wear football shirts. I wear cotton. I can only wear cotton. Kenny Joe, ASA, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. It is. Does anybody like the backdrop? It's quite nice, isn't it? I got my little kind of garden furniture. You know that cheap stuff? You know that wicker? Well, it's not cheap anymore, is it? I bought this in B&M. This simple wicker thing. And it cost me 150 quid 3 years ago. You try and buy it now for 150 quid. It's the same one. You can buy the same one. It's 450 quid for the same blooming thing. Crazy. Garden furniture during the situation doubled in price, and it'll never come back down again. Never. Ian Rush. Well, still. Your flowers are cracking, Simon. Who planted them? You or them? Oh, it's definitely Mel. Andrew Green. She likes the little pansies and stuff up there, and that's a bit wild, that stuff. Grows out the garden walls. But I like it. It's nice. Leave that grow wild. I'm all under, you know, some of you know I couldn't sit here a few months ago. All the earth was there. So all this, now I got a nice little seating area right next to the bar. So if it cools down, if it gets a bit cold, I'll just nip in the bar now in a bit. Most garden furniture costs over £1,000 these days. Kino TV, 150 quid. Only a few years ago. I won't pay it. I don't know who these people think they are, trying to triple their garden furniture prices. I don't know who they think they are. I don't know what they're thinking. £1,000 for garden furniture. Yeah, all right then, yeah. She does tend my garden, yeah. Ryan McFadden, Stone the Crows, everyone. Here's to a great evening. Adrian Morley, get up, Simush. Let's have a banger tonight, fella. Yeah, absolutely. Big Kev, Mel plants them, Simon waters them, as we know from the live streams. I'd water them, all right, yeah. Captain Me, has anyone seen the price of the new kits? Liverpool have 2 for £1. £99 and the other is £69. Shocking. The price is only a bit of plastic. Bit of plastic football shirts. People will pay it though. People will pay it. Hello everyone from Greece, from Germany. Hello Germany. How you doing? Once I finish this, there it is on the side of my glass. That bit of muck. Once I finish this Life and Death on the Perfect Draft. Did anybody see my Instagram, by the way? It was still playing up Saturday. I'm going to get on the Vice beer. Once I finish this Life and Death, I'm going to get on the Vice beer. Sorry, if you could only keep one, what would it be? McDonald's, Burger King, or KFC? Oof. McDonald's. McDonald's. Followed by KFC, followed by Burger King. Jill, hi everyone. I'm just on the tea tonight as I'm recovering from knee surgery, so please have a beer for me. Jill, I hope you're alright, Jill. I hope you're okay in the future. Price of quite a few things went up during the situation. Exercise equipment and the like. Just bonkers, isn't it? Never come back down, did it? I won't pay that for garden furniture. I was thinking of making a pub bench. Making it myself, buying the timber. Watching a YouTube video how to do it. I'm a carpenter by trade. I kind of got a fair idea, but it'd be nice to have a step-by-step guide, and then making a pub bench in the garden. That'd be nice for the summer. Cameron McCoy recently found the channel. It used to think I hated craft beers due to taking a punt on places like Lidl, but was in North Brewing Company and tried the peanut beer. I've been trying loads of new beer. Well done, Cameron. It's really nice to hear. Really nice to hear that you've been enjoying some new craft beers. Yes. Max Stevenson's asking, how did the judging go last week? It went really well. I ended up being a head honcho. I was a head judge on a table of 6 judges. So they would all be asked to talk about the beer. And I'd have the big master sheet, the blue master sheet of paper. And we'd discuss it. And there was one beer. It was an American Pale Ale. It was an American Pale Ale. And they all went, silver. It's really good, this. Really, really good. The 6 of them. Really. And I just sat there. Really good, this. Really, really top quality beer. So we're going to give it a silver medal. And I said, well, if it's really, really good, and you really all love it, why can't we give it a gold? Why not? Why are we holding back? Why are we holding back? So I think, well, I definitely put it down for a gold. They all agreed with me. So at least one beer I gave a gold medal to at the SEBA Wales and West event last week, which was lovely. It was really good. Had a little walk around the castle. It was good stuff. Good stuff. So we got 216 people tuned in. We got 116 likes. Brilliant. Simon, Bristol Craft Beer Festival is next month. You should check it out. Mr. Nemesis, I could do, couldn't I? Could do. My favourite Brewdog beer. Well. This afternoon, a lovely chap left a comment on my YouTube channel saying there's a new beer out. A new Brewdog beer out. Punk IPA. 15% ABV for their 15th anniversary beer. For their 15th anniversary. Naturally, went on the website, seen it there. 15 quid a bottle, plus tax, plus packaging and sending. Sending. It came to 23, I think. £23. That's one of the most expensive beers I've ever paid for. It better be good. Better be good, Brewdog. £23 for a 15% ABV Punk IPA 15th anniversary. 15%. Stu for a bottle. I know. But look. Right. I wouldn't normally naturally pay that for a beer. It was something like £6 or £7 postage. I wouldn't naturally pay that for a beer. But, of course, you guys are so generous on the channel. You guys are so generous. And it's not as if I'll be consuming the beer on my own. I see it. Yeah, 330 bottle as well. I see it that I'm sharing. So you guys super chat. You guys become members and all this kind of stuff. You're very generous with me. So I'm going to be very generous back. I'm going to buy these beers and feed your curiosity. Let you see it and all of the other stuff. I think it's good. Do you think it's good? Or do you think I paid too much? Would you have bothered paying £23 for a bottle of beer. There's too much music. Brew London, there was way too much music. My videos would have got copyrighted. I've already put some Brew London stuff up, but I was in the little room up the top. Have you tried any Cloudwater's barrel-aged stouts? Cheers from Finland. Sam E. I don't think I have, to be honest. Barrel-aged stout from Cloudwater. That would be cool, wouldn't it? That would be very cool. Tony Two Shoes, good evening all. Just popped on to join you all for a quick pint before I head off to play darts. Ah, Tony, you're a man of my heart, mate. You're a man of my heart. I play snooker on a Monday, and I love playing snooker on a Monday. Can't fault it. You enjoy your darts tonight, mate. I really mean that. You enjoy your darts. It's a cracking night tonight. Absolutely beautiful. Really lovely, lovely evening. The only thing is, I'm going to show you my feet. And the hair on the bottom of my flip-flop. I'm wearing flip-flops. And my feet are getting cold. My feet are getting cold. I need to put a pair of socks on and some shoes. It's not summer yet, is it? It's not quite summer yet. Ramo Escobar, hi Simon, any good old stories from when you ran a pub, bad customers, etc.? Oh, loads of it. I had a family in once, ate all the food, refused to pay. What can I do? I was like, well, why didn't you complain? Why didn't you? They were just proper, those types that shout and scream? They were them. And I'm not a shouter and a screamer, me. Very rare do I shout and scream. But yeah, we had some of them in, and they didn't pay for their meal. I've had some rubbish over the years. Big Kev's not had a Brewdog beer for about a year now. My face become less hazy, less ABV, etc. It's a shame. Why couldn't they keep the same beer quality and still make millions? Really annoyed with Brewdog. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Craig Holmes, £15 for a beer. You are mad, however, won't be long till it's that price in the pub. Craig Holmes, yeah, well, everything's going up in it. The reason the event's on a Monday, Simon, as it's usually closed, so it's a tickets-only event. Should be cool, shouldn't it? Should be cool. Hosting. I'll get briefed. They'll tell me what to do. I know what to do, but they'll tell me anyway. And yeah, it'd be good. I like Lee from Brewdog. I've met him a few times now. Now it's set in stone. I can probably talk about it. So I've been waiting for the viewership to go up. Can we do 150 likes, and I'll let you into some exciting news regarding the Stone Crow Virtual Pub and Brew York. They're in Barry. So 150 likes. Hit the like button down below. Come on, 10 more likes to go. 4 more likes to go. 2 to go then. 2 likes to go for 150 likes. Let's go, as Jensen Button once said. 151 likes. So, the news is that Brew York on the Sunday, so I suppose that's Sunday the 13th, is it? Will be in my bar. They're coming. Brew York will be the first ever in-house brewers at my bar, the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. They are coming on the Sunday to spend some time with me at the bar. We're going to do a live feed. We're going to drink some Brew York beers. That's going to be a Sunday. And then Monday we got the event over at Craft Republic. Yeah, it was dead. But I'm glad I went. Yeah, I'm glad I went and spoke to him. Could be worse. You could be wearing flip-flops and white socks. That's a big no, says Peace. The Craft of Smoke. Hi all, how you doing? Michael Ryle, watched the video you mentioned. It was awful, so watch that. I'm like, yeah, well, yeah, we're gonna try and not talk about it too much tonight. Just out of respect, really, out of respect. Yeah, I don't want all that drama, to be honest. Saying that, you know what it's like, and I'll say it now, just to cover my backside. I have a few beers, and this is it, isn't it? Trouble is, you drink 4 or 5 beers, 6 beers, and then the comic comes in, and then you're a different person, and you like the Incredible Hulk. Then, just enjoy the nice Vocation. Toucan Tropic, what a lovely beer that is. Also got a nice can of Vocation. Akari, is it? Double IPA in the fridge. Gonna crack it open tomorrow. Robert Jansen says hello. Your bumper to bumper video made me sad. I wasn't aware of the animosity that was going on. Well, it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to talk about positive things. I met Dave at Brew London. We shook hands. You know, we chatted for a bit, and that was it. You know, I say nothing's over till it's over. You know, I mean, I'd be open to do a live stream, and you know, I'd like to see him. I'd like to see Dave back to his best. To be honest, I'd like to see him back to his best. Food reviews, the great stuff that he was doing when he first started the channel. It was great. It was great. It was honest. It was brilliant. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But there we are. There we are. I don't want to talk about it too much. Andrew Jack with a £5 super chat, kicking the night off with my first Glenafric beer by the name of Brighter Days Ahead. Hey, you're drinking my collaboration beer with Glenafric Brewery. Cracking beer, Simon made. Brilliant news about Brew York. Yes, the first brewery to come to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. The thing is, we can build on it now. You say Brew York's been, approach another brewery. You know, this could be a dream, couldn't it? This could be a dream come true. This could be the start of something special. You know, the Stone Crow could evolve. I always found it difficult. I liked them. The video, remember the video chats I used to do? 11 inflatable beer bottle for £20 still. Got it in my carriage but not inflated. Big Kev. Can you remember the videos I used to do? The chats with people. Brewers online. They were good, but they were like, I reckon in person, they'd be even better. In person, it'd be even better. You'd be able to get people's body language. You'd be able to see how small I am compared to some of these brewers. Sermo, brilliant on the Moontag clan from Brew York. On a Vocation, perfect draft as well, Simon. Where would you put it in your top 5 kegs? It give me a rocker. I'm going to be honest with you. It give me a stonking headache. I woke up Friday morning at 3:30 in the morning, needing a train at 7 in the morning, and I had the worst hangover ever. Absolutely ever. It was just incredibly poof. Nearly knocked my socks off. Paparoni, Simon, do you play any musical instruments? I do not, no. I do not play any musical instruments. Might have to go inside in a bit. Neighbours might be coming out. And I live in Cadoxton. So I might have to, there might be some, you know, copyrighted music and stuff in a minute. So I might have to pop the live stream back in the house. Bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. Plays the trumpet. Yeah, so I don't rate this just on the hangover. That perfect draft, life and death, this here. I knew it would. I think I said it early on in the live stream. This feels like it's going to hurt my head. I think if you watched last week's live stream, at the very beginning when I poured the first one, this is going to give me a headache. I could just taste it. It's really strange how you can kind of know what beers are going to give you a stonking headache. And this really did. So I'm hoping I'm going to be all right tonight. There's not much of it. There's not much left. Mike Cullen, yeah. Have you thought about coming to the Wrocław Poland Beer Festival this year, 10th to 12th of June? Ah, Shaq, you know, I went for years. I went for years and years. It's one of my favourite cities. I love it. Can I go? Can I make it? Probably. Trouble is, I haven't got any contacts anymore. People don't invite me to these. Well, they do, but they just haven't got my contact details. What I need, Shaq, I don't know if you can do it. I'll book the flights and everything, of course. But I just need invitation, you know, to go there. I'll be there. I'll be there. I love Wrocław. Airport's fantastic. Hotels are fantastic. The city is fantastic. The beer festival is fantastic. I love it. I went for about 5 or 6, 7 years on the trot. Every year it was like a cement. It was cemented in my calendar. And then this blooming situation came about, and I don't know. Don't know why I'm not booking these things. Talk to me, Shaq. Talk to me about Wrocław. If you know contacts there, that'd be great. Meant to be out tonight. I managed to catch the old disaster. Oh, man. After 2 years of keeping out of bay, can only manage 3 beers a night till I flake out. Butcher Benyon. That's a shame, man. That's a shame. Sergio, Poland was my favourite country I visited. I wish I had contacts there still. Sergio, it's a brilliant country. It's an absolutely brilliant country. Some of the places are just superb. Tommy, man. Hello, Tommy. How you doing, mate? I'm in the garden. Tommy, I'm following you tonight. Tommy, I'm following you. I'm in my flip-flops. Oh, I'm in my flip-flops, Tommy. I noticed you were in your flip-flops at Brew London. I just bent over the cushion there and I just let off. That's what happens when you get old, see? When you get old, you can't keep hold of yourself anymore like you used to. What did that bloke say, that Irish bloke? He does the chateau. The Escape to the Chateau. What's his name? The big Irish bloke. He'd always say, oh, if you lift anything heavy when you're in your 40s or 50s, go, you're going to fart. You're going to fart. £5 super chat from Mark Ketley. Thank you very much, Mark Ketley, for the £5 super chat. Don't come alone, Daniel Bell. Don't come alone. I'm all right. Although, amazing moustache. I don't have a moustache. Although, my auntie's just gone into a home. She's only 72. And she was bright and fit and running round, and Boxing Day she'd do a massive party with a massive spread. And for years and years and years, tremendous. And the last 2 years, her mind's gone, and it's really sad. So we seen her today, we took her over from the home. There's a pub across the road, and she didn't recognise me. Didn't know who I was. Didn't know where she was. Didn't know what pub. Didn't know what was going on. Didn't really know my dad. She thought my mum was a carer. Oh man, it's horrendous, man. It was horrible. That was 3 o'clock. That was 2 o'clock this afternoon, about 5 hours ago. I walked home feeling like it's a half an hour walk to get home, and I come away feeling a bit like, you reminisce, don't you? You reminisce about old times, about good times you had with your auntie. Really good times. And it just shows live your life, man. Live your life to the fullest. Live your life to the fullest. Saturday, Mel's going out, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. She's going out with her friends. I got the kids on my own. I'm taking them go-karting. We're going to go down karting in Landau. And they don't go as fast as me, so I'm going to get a dual kart because they don't want to go on their own still. I'm going to get a passenger kart and I'm going to fly them around as fast as I can. They love it. They come off and their hands are shaking. Their hands are shaking and everything's shaking. They're like, my God, Dad, you're so quick in a go-kart. Did anybody see my go-kart video from Tenby about 3 years ago where I overtook... let me get with the super chat minute. Mike Cullen, £5 super chat. Love the channel. Have a beer on me. Cheers. Cheers. Absolutely. Sorry about your auntie, Simon. Glad you have good memories. Keep, yeah, absolutely, Sergio, innit? Keep strong. Yeah, I gotta go. I put in Tenby, real ale craft beer, Tenby, and you'll see I start the video with me go-karting, and I'm flying. I'm absolutely flying. I lapped everybody. In 15 laps, I lapped them all 4 times. 4 times. Lit my tyres up. First thing I did, first lap, lit the tyres up. Tyres were boiling hot. Boiling hot. Went round and round and round and flew. And I wish I went to that blooming karting event, the Paul. Hiya, Paul, mate, how you doing? I wish I went to that karting event there. I really wish I did. I really wish I did. I didn't. I was doing all this blooming work in the garden. It was consuming me. But anyway, yeah, go-karting Saturday, and then we're going to go to Porthcawl, a place called Porthcawl. We're going to go on all the rides, on all the shows, all of the roller coasters. I'm going to take them on the Dodgems, the roller coasters, all of it, the arcades. We're going to have some fish and chips. Yeah, make the most of life, man. Make the most of life. You don't know when your blooming head's going to go, do you? Evening, Simon. How you doing, mate? Evening, everyone. Lovely evening for a beer. Paul, it is lovely. Absolutely fun. Paul, look, but this was all below. This is all above ground. The garden was up there, mate. The garden was up there. And you see, you can't even see the base of this chair. So we're right. This was the earth I moved last over the winter with a pick and a shovel and a couple of buckets. It took me 6 months. six months. Oh, it's great. I loved it. Not really, I've moaned a bit. Right. Simon, sorry to hear about that. Your auntie, my mother was 86 this year, still going strong and loves a pint of Guinness at night time. Stephen James. Yeah, amazing. I need a beer, actually. I don't know how much you can see, but I'm going to pour a beer on the old perfect draft. Yeah, look at that. Look at this keg. Look at this keg. Flipping nightmare. Getting cold now. It is getting a little bit chilly out here. Then flipping machine. I know. 3 of them there, man. Three on the go. Yeah, nice night. What we all drinking? I'm on the perfect draft, life and death. Look at the head on it. You bonkers. I thought it was me. It's been 3 degrees for a week, everyone. I thought it was my pour last week, but it wasn't. It was just something wrong with this keg. I got a nice lager to go on next. I'm going to try and finish this tonight. I'm going to try and finish this Life and Death, because I got a really nice lager to go on there, and I can't wait to get it on for the weekend. So I'll review it tomorrow morning, and then I'll leave it all day, cool down. Well, it's cooled down anyway, it's in the fridge. And I'll enjoy it. Yeah, I'll enjoy it. Friday night, got my Friday night back, man. Tomorrow night I'll be drinking in the garden tomorrow night with a pair of shoes and socks on and a jumper. On the Iron Brew, Daniel Bale. Karen Mitchell, Betty Stoggs, hi Paul, Wes Stefano, M&S Platinum Jubilee Ale, Stellar Unfiltered, amazing place, Krakow Bean, Brentford. Oh, lots of people saying what they're drinking. Happy Thursday, everyone. Cheers. I'm not drinking anything tonight, but I shall be having a couple of ales or 3 tomorrow, says James Byers. Amazing, James. Lee Lodge, hi Simon, on the Brewdog Lost Lager. Mark says, don't drink too much. Might not be allowed to go-karting. Yeah. Pepperoni, I used to get whammed in the park with my mates as a teenager. Did you? Yeah. Yeah. My parents used to go out on a Friday night. And we used to have some fun when they went out. Blimey. Punched a hole in the ceiling once. We had low ceilings in our house. Blackwell Close. When Street Fighter 2 was out, we were all doing, you can. And one of us jumped up so high, punched a hole in the blooming ceiling. Drinking, see? Drinking. Hello, Melissa. How you doing? How you doing? I'm really relaxed out here. I don't know if anybody's noticed. I'm like this tonight. Hey, there we are. Hey, the Stone Crow. Hello, everybody. How you doing? I'm proper relaxed out here. I think it's the fresh air. Whammed. Never used that word. Love a wham bar, though, back in the day. Next week, I shall be heading up to North Yorkshire with my family and shall be supping some of their wonderful local ales. James Byers. Philip James, Street Fighter 2, what a game. It was an absolutely terrific game back in the day. Back in the 90s, Street Fighter 2. You only had a few characters, didn't you? Blanka, Zangief, Ryu, Ken. Can't think of any of the others. Was it Baldog? Baldog was one of the bosses. Then you had the big captain at the end. There she is. How's it going, Casey? How's it going? My daughter's tuned in. Casey Martin, Simon Martin's daughter, tuned in to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Cheers, Casey. How you doing? I think the neighbour's gone in. I'm glad. Did you hear me? I raise my voice a little bit just then, just to say, hey, I'm in my garden live streaming, yeah. You know, this is an important thing. Oh, God. Yeah, Blanca. Elizabeth, how you doing, Elizabeth? Blanca, yeah, that was him. Tekken, Sam K, Tekken. That was later, wasn't it, Tekken? Street Fighter was like way before that. Michael Richards having a Cabernet triple on the perfect draft. Sorry, what did you think of the Crew Republic Drunken Sailor? Not as sessionable as Life and Death. For me, to be honest with you, I can't quite remember now. I've drunk so many blooming beers. Zangief, yeah, he was one. What was the... Zangief was the Japanese wrestler, wasn't he? It was him, wasn't it, Zangief? We had the head biting electrocution move. Oh, yeah. That was great. Or when he used to kind of curl up in a ball and shoot electric everywhere. Oh, it was a blooming great game. I loved that. I have the Mega Drive version, Championship Edition, with all the bosses, and spent loads on the arcade. Retro gaming is a huge passion of mine. Oh, James Byers. I've got a Raspberry Pi, James Byers. And I've got Green Beret. Remember Green Beret? Hard driving. I got some games. On my Raspberry Pi. I like a bit of retro gaming myself. Not too much. I don't have too much time. I'm currently playing as well. So on Stadia, I'm playing like a Wreck It, Smash It Up car game. And on my Xbox, I'm playing, which I never thought I'd get into ever again. I thought I was done gaming properly. Big open world gaming things. I thought I was done. E-Honda, Paul. Yes, that was him, E-Honda. You weren't getting past his super speedy chopping. Yes, E-Honda. I remember him, yeah. The sumo, that was him, the sumo wrestler. Oh, what was I just bloody saying now? Vega. What was I just talking about? I've forgotten. What was I just talking about? Oh, gaming. I'm playing Elden Ring. Never thought I'd game again. Never thought I'd play a big, expansive, put loads of time in game like that again. I spent hours and hours and hours on Elden Ring. Hours. I thought my day... I haven't played a game like that since Skyrim. Played Skyrim. Loved Skyrim. Same. Elden Ring. It's incredible. It's absolutely fantastic. If you have the system to play Elden Ring, then I totally advise it. I'm going around this little place, this little small part of the game, just leveling up. I'm doing the same thing over and over and over, and I'm getting bigger and bigger. When I eventually, because you got basically for the first 2 hours of the game, you've literally got to run away. You have to run away. Everything's trying to kill you. Big, massive monsters, trolls, everything. They're trying to kill you. Everything. So I found this little part where I can upgrade quickly. It's like a little castle, and there's all guards around the castle, and I pick them all out. Pick all the guards out, and then there's a place next to it where you can upgrade. And I just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm up to level 32 in strength. Is it strength or you know, attacking power? Level 32. I'm happy. I heard that Elden Ring is meant to be crazy hard. Paul, it's crazy hard, but if you can find a little spot where you can just concentrate on upgrading, that little place, the little castle place with the guards, keep doing it. Keep doing it, and then you will upgrade. It's well worth it. Elden Ring is bloody good. I thought my gaming days were done. It's all kicking off at Everton. Let me know, Captain Me. I thought my gaming days were done. I thought 43. I'm not going to play a big, expansive game like that again. I love it. Absolutely love it. Horizon Forbidden West is the next game. I've heard of that one as well. I've heard of that one. Hi Simon, have you tried Peretti Lager? Absolutely brilliant. Would be good to see a review of it. Cheers. Yeah, Simon, I've had the Peretti. I've had it. It's pretty good. I picked it up in a place called Cardiff. Have a look on YouTube. If you need to know about a beer that I've reviewed, put it on YouTube. Real Ale Craft Beer and then Peretti. Or the beer you think that you need to see if I've reviewed, you know, or anybody else for that matter. Have a look. James Byers still has his Spectrum. Perfect working order, which I've had since 1986. I love it. I play a lot on my laptop though, via emulations to save wear and tear. Oh yeah, don't break it. It'll be worth a fortune soon. Obvious one, but I love Zelda Breath of the Wild. Max Stevenson. Now, I think I could have got into that one. I think I really could have got into that game. But we had one Switch, and my wife wanted to play it. My two daughters wanted to play it. I reckon if I got my hands on that game, I reckon I would have played Zelda to death. But the kids done it all before me, and I never had a chance. I never, you know. Fallout were good. Pure arcade, I never made it to console. Yeah, Michael Richards, yeah. Yeah, I still find it crazy that Simon tried Wildworks Greedico, my buddy, brewed that beer. Chadio, yeah, Chadio. Right, we're losing people. We're losing people tuned in because I'm talking about gaming. We're gonna have to stop the gaming talk now for a bit because we're losing numbers. Unfortunately, what I've learned from live streaming is if you stick to a certain subject too long, then people tend to fall away. For whatever reason, unless the football's kicked off, of course. Unless the football's kicked off and people are going to watch the football, which is fair enough. It's fair enough. A nice random ale I picked up from Little is Hatherwood's Ruby Rooster. Tastes a little tipple. Check it out. Yes, again, have a look. James Byers, have a look on YouTube. I've reviewed that one. Drunken Bar Fight. The VR game, 2 birds with 1 stone. Ghost Future, that sounds good. you imagine playing that. Klansman, Joe Biden's dentures is back. He was on here last week, and he's been commenting on my videos. So Joe Biden's dentures is back. Whether we see him tonight, though, is another matter. Everyone's busy in the summer. Lewis, no, I won't. I don't find them. They're a bit too point and squirt for me. They're not. I like proper simulator car games. If I'm going to play a car game these days, it's simulator stuff. Yeah, watch it, James. Have a look. For that matter, James, any beer that you pick up in the supermarket, YouTube search bar, name of the beer, followed by real ale craft beer, and the likelihood is I've reviewed it. I've ordered more Constellations New England IPA and Dark Art Stout from Mazda, 440 milliliter cans, as I don't have the perfect draft yet. Hazy Haze, I thought you had a perfect draft. Maybe you had the Krups. You definitely had a beer machine. I know you did. You talked about it an awful lot. Look up before my original comment disappears. Daniel. Yeah, it's going back a while now, isn't it, Daniel? Oh, it's way back, Daniel. You'd have to copy and paste it. Copy and paste it, Daniel. I won't be able to go back that far. The Blade. You had the Blade, Hazy Haze, yeah. I've been saying it for weeks now. I miss my Blade. I promised myself to get a Blade keg for my birthday. Didn't. Spent enough on other things, so I didn't get a Blade keg. Sad times, isn't it? Sad times. I love the Blade. Cold. I can't handle this anymore. I'm bloody freezing. Going in. Freezing. Oh. See you guys later. I'm only joking. I'm back. Here I am. I'm back. I'm going in now. I'm flipping freezing out there. You're on a big extension lead tonight, look. So we didn't run out of battery out there. Right. Can you see me? Can you see me now? Oh, it's nice to have. Oops, shit. It's nice to have a laugh in life, isn't it? Oh, blooming heck! What's going on here? Having a laugh and everything's blooming broken. Right, there we are. Can you hear me now? Callum, yeah. Can you hear me now? I'm shutting this door. It's flipping freezing. Callum, Sowerby, £4.49 super chat. On the Crew Republic, Drunken Sailor on the Pivot Draft tonight. Love the Dog Age review. Best beer I had from Brewdog was Ninja Squid Assassin. It was stunning. I've had that one. Yep. Callum, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat. I've had that one. It was really good. We need the summer, don't we? We need proper summer. I did 55 minutes outside. My feet were like ice. I should have if I put socks and shoes on, I'd still be sat out there with a jumper. It was nice out there, really nice. You go out there in the sun, all warm and like, you know, you're like this. 7 o'clock, I was like this. And then within an hour, you're blooming freezing. We're in a ditch, see? Let me show you. We're in a bit of a ditch. Look. The houses are so high. There's the floor. Up. Look, it just goes, the hill goes up and the sun falls away behind the houses. A big north-facing wall here that's right up in the sky. You can see, I was just sitting there just now. Look how low it is. Look how low that is compared to the height of that wall. That wall is about flipping 4 meters high. So yeah, we're underground. Yeah, well, it's a cliff. Yeah, it really is. We are right underground. So I bet some of you comment if you've still got the sun coming through your window. I bet some of you still have. It's just we're so deep in the ground here that it goes a whole hour before everybody else loses the sun. We lose it here first. And it's like, and it makes me think, there we are, the whole yard in. Yep, see, there you go. Look, pitch black here, pitch black. For me, I do wonder, losing an hour a day in the evening. So 2 hours a day, if you think about the morning, 2 hours a day. Batman, yeah. Plenty of sun here in Texas, I bet it is. So how many hours of sunshine am I losing in a year? If I'm losing 2 hours a day, my goodness me, that's got to be 365 days in a year, 2 hours a day. I'm losing like 700 hours a year. Well, there we are. I mean, I'm underground. I live in a dark dungeon. I've mentioned this before. I won't bore it with you again. The most somebody ever lived in this house for before me was about 3 years. And it's over 100 years old, this house. People move in and go, oh my goodness me, I'm getting out of here. I stuck with it. Keeping on putting conservatories on. And I don't know why I put a conservatory on the house, folks. It's always in the blooming dark. It's like putting a conservatory in a cave. You can imagine putting a conservatory in a cave. That's exactly what I did. I need the toilet, everybody. I've been an hour. Took my tablet as well. My Waterworks tablet. Took that before we started. 6 o'clock, getting prepared for the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. And here I am. Oh, I need a wee. Back in a second, going for a wee. Here I am. Here he is. 233 people in the Stone Crow virtual pub. Is that Simon's other wig on that pole? Yeah, yeah, the old mop. The old mop on top. Who's getting relegated from the Premier League? I don't know. I don't know. Leeds have got a terrible goal difference. If Everton and Burnley get a result tonight, then I fear. I fear for Leeds. Daniela, yeah, Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke. I like Mickey Rourke. He's good. I had all the doors open here 10 minutes ago. You see me come in and shut them. From the day's sun, all the walls are warm. It's warmed this room back up instantly. Oh my goodness me. Forest or Huddersfield? Oh, well, Forest, I can't believe their season. If you think Cardiff did the double over Forest. Oh, yeah. He is captain, mate. If you think where Forest were, they were like I didn't see any other scenario than Forest getting relegated this year. You went in, we'll try and save the club from relegation. Got about the relegation zone, and then you didn't really hear from Forest. You didn't really hear from it. They just did one of those like secret match. All of a sudden match come along. You're like, you look at the league table, Forest are in the playoffs. And then Forest are third. Because everybody was looking at Huddersfield, wasn't they? Can Huddersfield chase Bournemouth? And then, like, with 3 games to go in the season, people started talking about Forest. Can Forest pull this off? It was bonkers. I tell you what, if Steve Cooper was in charge in August, or if he did a pre-season with them, they would have won the league. Never mind second place. I think they would have won the league. On fire they were. Or they are. They are on fire. It's the team with momentum, I think, that does it, that goes up. I can see Forest, but they did extra time. Forest did extra time. Huddersfield have an extra day's rest as well. Huddersfield have got all the rest. No extra time. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, football always causes football gaming. I could talk about it all night, but if I do, we're going to lose an awful lot of our followers tonight. So we must keep it equal. We must talk about beer a little bit. It is a virtual pub. It's a virtual pub. It doesn't necessarily have to rotate about beer. We can talk about beer for a bit if you like, but this is a pub. If you want to bring up a conversation about anything, really, we'll talk about it. It's a pub for the girls and the boys. Ghost Future, it's ordered. Ghost Future, yeah, another disappointed Brewdog review. It's coming. I've ordered it. It's on its way. Who's my favourite band ever, says Pepperoni. That's a really good question. My favourite band ever. We don't do music much, do we? Pepperoni's a great guy. He's a great guy. Music. Let's talk music for a bit, shall we? My favourite band ever. What's your favourite band ever? Tell me your favourite band ever and I'll think about mine because I think you go through Spice Girl, Iron Maiden, Oasis, Cheeky Girls. I am the cheeky boy. I am the cheeky girl. Cheeky girl. Remember them? Jamiroquai. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Right up my street, Pepperoni. Wolf Tunes, Radiohead, Melvins, Dire Straits, Alice, Everton, Getting Beat. Oh, are they all? God, blimey. Prodigy, Wurzel, Simple Minds, Alice in Chains right now. I saw them here. Jane Owen, hello Jane, how you doing? Can't Beat the 80s. Palace have scored. Palace have scored. Oh, big trouble. Big trouble. Chris Cornell, what a singer. He's great. Oh, me. Jamiroquai would be up there. Really good. Gorillaz are good. Stereophonics. Yeah, kind of get that. Bananarama. Christoph Kozak. Sorry. Daniel Lee, no, nothing happened, mate. Ferocious Dog. Leicester beating Chelsea too. What's the Burnley score? What is the Burnley score? Classical. Jamiroquai is superb. Live to Stephen. Led Zeppelin. Yeah, Led Zeppelin, UB40. There's so much I don't know. David Bowie. Nobody's mentioned David Bowie. I listened to David Bowie to death about 3 years ago. And then I stopped listening because I just listened to it to death. Evening, buddy. I hope you're well. Travis Wilson. I'm going to say, I got a big shout out. Big shout out to Travis. Now, Travis was involved in a car accident. Travis was a passenger in a car accident, I believe, a few nights ago. Always the trouble when somebody lives the other side of the world. You can't, like, I reached out, messaged him. He's all right. He says he was a bit beat up. Or actually, John said he was a bit beat up. And then Trav come back to me and said, I'm fine. I'm all right. So hopefully you're all right, mate. Hopefully you're all right. I'm going to get a beer on your behalf. I'm gonna sink one for my mate Trav. Flipping heck, man. Nothing worse. Nothing worse than a loud beer machine, but a beer machine that gives you, it's the keg. Vocation. Life and death. My keg. I can't wait to get rid of the damn thing. I've had enough now. I want to drink my beer and want ice cream. Oh my goodness me. I'm just fed up. Has anybody else had the Vocation Life and Death on the Philips Perfect Draft? And are they having the same blooming problem that I'm having with these great big heads? Oh, Edward, yeah, they sold out the Helles beer. That's a real shame. Paul McCartney, Pink Floyd, Mark Knopfler, Meatloaf, Led Zeppelin, Eagles, Stereophonics, Mannix, Hello, Travis, Snow Patrol, David Bowie, Simon & Garfunkel. Yeah, Philip James, absolutely, I'm the same. Paul Goggins says, get well, Travis. Hopefully we'll see us sometime in the future. Hello, Simon. You're getting yourself the punk. Better be good for that price. Chris, yeah, £15 for a bottle of beer, 23 with delivery. 10 finger white head there. Daughter-in-law going to quick on a country road. We're all safe and well. Well done, Trav. Well done. Raising a glass of Trav. Oh, my goodness. Car accident. Ben's asking how long I'm going to grow the hair for. Oh, you know, probably a little bit more. A little bit more. It's doing my head in now, to be honest. It's like, it's defying gravity. I mean, look at this bit. This hair is this long. It's this long. And it's just sticking out. It's just, my hair has always gone outwards. At some point, it will defy gravity and fall. But I think once it does, I'm going to have natural volume. It's going to be big, thick, kind of like strong looking hair, I think. I just need to get past this point of it growing out. I don't want to wear this hairband. I've had a lot of kind of stick, and I like it. It's banter, I like it. Lots of stick about the hairband. But I only wear the damn thing to keep my hair out my eyes. That's all I do. That's all I do, keep my hair out my eyes. But all of a sudden, it will go and relax on me a little bit, and I'll be able to, you know, I just want to see what it's like. I just want to see what it looks like. I mean, you can see one ear. Look, you can see one ear. You can't see the other ear. It's just like everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Michael Richards, I can't remember what happened in a situation, to be honest. I think, I can't remember. I think maybe Mel cut it. I can't remember, a while ago now. A perm, Jim, it's the same blooming thing. My hair's having a perm. Hi, you got me on the Aldi Vanilla Stout. Lovely drink, thanks. Oh, enjoy, Cal. Enjoy. What was the best thing you ever wrote on a beer mat? I remember exchanging phone numbers on them. Well, pepperoni, yeah. That was the way, wasn't it, back in the day? That was it, you know? Analog. I call it analog these days. My kids are like, how did you communicate? How did you communicate without phones? How did you do anything without phones? Life was much better. Life was much better without phones. Or am I just saying that now because I'm bloody old and I don't get to write people's telephone numbers on beer mats anymore? Travis, it's all good. Fun, the banter about absolutely, Trav. I know. Trav, you give me some banter. You give me some banter, Trav. This is just a temporary bloody thing. Keep my hair out my eyes. That's all it is. You can barely see it now anyway. It's all grown over. Villa Burnley 0-0. Charlie, how you doing, Charlie? And Bio is saying, word of mouth? Word of mouth is still alive. Matt Williams, Carefree. Yeah, I mean, well, oh, I'm not going to get into it all. Pick Me Brew Fit. Where's my Pick Me Brew Fit? I'll show you now. Boosh, there it is. There's my brew fit. Still got it. I'm gonna have an amazing, like, once I finish that garden, when I finish Project Zero, Project X, when I have a proper underground bunker, it's gonna be an underground bar. It really is. I'm gonna go to town on that place. It's gonna be amazing. Absolutely bunker bar. And I'm gonna have everything set up properly. Everything's gonna be set up properly. The Pygmy Brew Fit. That table's a temporary measure. I wanted everything on here, to be honest. Mel had another idea. Never really got that table over there. I don't know. Ah, come on, Captain Meat. We don't get like that. I'll be in all sorts of trouble. You'll have plenty of light at the back of the garden, Si. That's it, Paul Goggin. Yeah. Sunrise is there. So sunsets over there. Sunrise is through the front window. It's nice in the morning. It's It's lovely in the morning, really lovely. I go out the front door. There's my front door. I go out there in the morning with a cup of coffee. Sun's coming up. I got this old neighbour though. She's 87, and I stand out the front with my coffee, and she comes out, oh, hello, oh, and I'm like, oh, fucking hell, man, I shouldn't swear. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm thinking, will you I'm like watching this thing, I'm doing that old like rave dance thing, with the sun coming up. And I got my cup of coffee and I'm like, oh yeah, this is amazing. She don't get it. She's like, oh, what are you doing out the front? She says, oh, what are you doing out here? I'm like, enjoying some morning sun with a mug of coffee. Oh, do you? It's like, I don't know. I'm back to smash my dinner and I've poured a pint of lager. What we saying? Hey, Paul's back. We're talking about sunrise, sunset, like sun appreciation, I think. Paul, let's talk to Paul for a second directly. I'm sure none of you will mind whatsoever. But Paul, being an outside person, you must appreciate, like you must get out early, do people's gardens, and you must see some amazing sunrises. I bet. I'm a big fan. I know it's a bit silly. Sunset, sunrise, I just really appreciate it. I like it. Cup of coffee, beer, whatever. Sunset, beer, sunrise, coffee. I just really appreciate it. I really appreciate the outdoor world, the outdoor life. And I'm sure you as a gardener, I bet you've seen some incredible sunrises and sunsets over the years. I bet you have. So that's what we're saying, Paul, if you're still there. If you're typing or if you're going back to watch football. I watched Rangers last night. That was a shame, wasn't it? Real shame, watching Rangers. I just don't think British teams can take penalties against German teams. I just don't think it's a thing. I love the outdoors. Always have. I generally get miserable being indoors too long. I do too. I really do get miserable if I'm indoors too long. So yeah, I get out. We started a live stream in the garden tonight. Very much the same. I love the outdoors. Love it. Master still doing the reviews, says Lewis. No, not really. She's finding it really hard with work. She did really well, Mel. She did really well. She was really, she just, one of those channels. I can talk about my wife like this because she's my wife. But there's loads of channels out there. They almost get there. But it's a funny thing. Enthusiasm. Oh dear. You know what? This could be it, This could be it. She was nearly there. She was enthusiastic. She was going to take on the world. She was going to do, so many people who like it on YouTube. They're going to do that, And I have every respect. For them. But I just, of course, I live with her. I could just, she'd talk about her enthusiasm waning. And she'd say, I just want to turn my PlayStation on. I just want to relax after work. And I just want to sit and watch crap on the telly. And I totally understand all that. Of course I do. But she was nearly there. She was nearly there. She was nearly there to not having to go to work and being on YouTube full time. And then just doing it by day and having the evenings off. But she never quite made it. I watch the sunrise most mornings. I'm lucky I have a south-facing garden and it gets light through till about 6, and it sets around the front. Unbelievable. That's unbelievable. We're talking about like where I am. It's been gone. How long has the sun been gone now, everybody? From here. Has anybody still got sun in any of their windows in their house? You can see my house. There's nothing. It's been getting dark here for about half an hour already. But you know me, I love a blooming challenge. I love a challenge. Not in Plymouth. I used to sell boxes of enthusiasm, genuine story. Being gone too long, Simon. Being a dark cloud over the house since I got married. Oh, yeah. Charlie, oh, wonderful. Daniel Bell says nope. Cloudy now. Sun is coming through my front window now. That's it. I mean, look, Paul. This is my house. This is where I live. It's been getting dark here for 45 minutes. Head to the countryside or head to the park. Yeah, exactly that. The thing is, Paul Goggin, I can go out in the garden. I never do. I know it's stupid. I should do. There's a big set of steps. If I climbed up this massive, it's like the bloody Rocky steps in California, in Philadelphia. If I climbed those Rocky blooming steps in Caddixton next to the school, I'd see the sun setting. And it's about 2 minutes away. I could make a flask of coffee if I was that bothered. And I could go up and watch the sunset. And I should. I should, shouldn't I? I should make an effort. You don't have to stay in a ditch. You don't have to like stay in a ditch. You can move about, can't you? You can move your legs and go and find the sun. Is he? Oh, Mr. T is going to be in Creed 3. Oh my goodness me. Those steps in Philadelphia, Elizabeth, yeah, I mean, unbelievable. Best lager on the perfect draft. Oof, that's a tough one. Probably Lowenblow. Lowenblow. I love Lowenblow. It's great. And I jumped up and down with my arms in the air. Yeah, Elizabeth. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Charlie Tipper, probably. Yeah, go change the crups with the perfect track. Oh, I got it. You've jumped up, you've been up the steps in Philadelphia. Elizabeth, have you really? Oh, no way. I'd love to do that. I would love to do that. Before I get too old. Oh, I'd love to do that. Biting my tongue. I'm doing that kind of thinking. Biting my tongue thing. Yeah, oh, I'd love to do that. Oh. I'd film it as well. It'd be my intro to every beer review on YouTube. There he is. There's the big man over there. There he is. Do you know what I love about that picture? That picture, the reason why I went and bought that, I don't even have a player. I don't even have a CED video disc player. Let me get it. This, right, here's my question. Have a look at this picture. My question to you today is Rocky a boxing movie or a love story? Boxing movie or love story? That's my question to you guys. Both. Yeah, definitely both. But I'd say it's more of a love story. Oh, I thought it was great. When they're in the ice rink and he's like, "Hey man, he's like, yeah. A love story that features boxing. Oh, I thought it was incredible. Because she was like the shyest person in the world. He was more an outgoing person. Like, she tamed him a little bit. He brought her out a little bit into the, like, away from the shyness. Oh, I thought it's my favourite movie. So if you want to talk movies, my favourite movie of all time is Rocky. I wouldn't even have to blink or any other movie. Rocky's my favourite movie of all time. Can I say that Rocky is one of the best movie characters of all time? Yeah, it is incredible. You've never seen Rocky's, but Sam K. Now, this is my challenge to Sam K. Watch Rocky, the first one, in the mindset that it's a love story. And it's not just a boxing movie. And it will blow your mind. Oh, Roadhouse. Yeah, Roadhouse is another one. The 80s, the 70s, the 80s, they were great for movies, weren't they? All the other Rocky movies are definitely boxing movies. They're definitely just about the boxing. The first one, the original Rocky, is a love story. It's a fantastic movie. Hey, Tommy Gaber, I know you've met him because I've got a picture in your man cave with the knives, with the Rambo knives. I've got the Rambo knives. A picture of me with the Rambo knives. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Love that. Thank you. The Rocky movies are perfect. Rocky 5 is okay, but what? Sorry, from Rocky to yeah. No, I like that too. I like the Creed movies too. They're really good because it's kind of like a follow on, isn't it? What's a movie you've never seen but should have? Mine is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Max Stevenson. It's brilliant. Brilliant movie. I haven't seen the so-called greatest movie of all time. A 1930s American movie. It's a 1930s American movie. I think it's 1930s anyway. It's a really old movie, but people say it's the best movie of all time. I haven't seen it. Not Citizen Kane. No. It's somebody recently said it was racist. There was a racist line in there. Gone with the Wind. Now, is there a racist? I don't know. I don't know anything about it. So let's not go down that rabbit hole too far. But Gone with the Wind. Is there a racist scene in Gone with the Wind? Apparently, like, Disney had a problem with it or something, or it wasn't on Disney Plus. Or Pulp Fiction is an amazing movie, Paul. Top Gun. I want to watch Top Gun 2. Batman Returns. Good movie, Daniela. Batman Returns was good. Matrix. Oh, Sam K. Matrix. Pfft. Yeah, Matrix was incredible. Die Hard, another great movie. Another great movie. You watched some of it in English class in school. Stand by me. I remember that. It's the offended again. Offended again. Most probably. Right. Okay. Not gonna. Yeah. Gone with the Wind. Gone with the Wind. That was it. Yeah. I haven't seen it. I need to watch it. Gone with the Wind. I need to watch Gone with the Wind. I haven't seen. Is it 1930s? Is it that old? I know it's an old film. Alien. Another cracker. What's the worst film you've seen? Or one you just don't get the hype? Oh, Max Stevenson. Let me try to explain. It was a really hyped up movie. There was like 4 characters, 4 male characters, and they were all doing their own thing in the movie. And then it was one of those movies where they try to tie it all in at the end. And I was like, I don't freaking get it. I got so mad. Everybody was loving it. Everybody loved it. I just didn't get it. I got so mad that I turned it off halfway through. I just didn't get it. It was like 4 male characters. Late 90s. Late 90s movie. Everybody raved about it. Pulp Fiction. I got Pulp Fiction. Got that. Oh, there was another one. It was like... I can't think of the blooming name. As soon as people start saying the name of this film, I just didn't get it. And that really frustrated me. No, not Seven or Leon. Not Memento. Not 2001: A Space Odyssey. I can't think of the name of this flipping film. I know the name because it annoyed me so much. Avatar, still don't get it. Every film that wins the Oscars these days is actually a lot of gas. It's all political now. They're not actually watching the films. Well, exactly. New film Greyhound is very good. I'll have to watch that. Yes! Neil Smith. Usual Suspects. Didn't get it. If I watched it now, would I get it? Probably. Oh, that movie frustrated the hell out of me because everybody loved it. All of my mates on the building sites, while I was doing my apprenticeship, Usual Suspects. I just didn't get it. I was like, all the way. And I was like really frustrated. Really bloody frustrated. I was looking forward to Jurassic World. Probably a false peer reviews. Let me ask Paul a question. Paul, did you get Usual Suspects? I was like, what the hell's going on? Usual Suspects is amazing. Give her another chance. Captain Me. I will. Usual Suspects. That movie is stuck in my mind for so long because I just didn't get it. Reservoir Dogs. Amazing film. Amazing film. Avant-Garde, Jim. Brilliant film, says Lewis. I need to give it another chance. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I was about 17. I was about 17 when that came out. 1996, 1997. I just didn't get it. It was on for hours as well. I was like, I don't really get this. I will give it another go. I'm going to give it another go. Kevin Spacey. Was it Kevin Spacey? This is the thing, see? Funny, here's a story. When it was in London cinemas, someone went round all the posters and drew arrows on. He did it. Oh, that's a shame. 95, yeah, 90s, yeah, definitely 90s, or 94. Insomnia is another classic. Pacino and Robbie Williams. Scarface, Shame. Spacey got a bit touchy. Well, chat, well. Kiss the Sozza. Seven, I love Seven. Seven's amazing. 12 Angry Men, not watched it. Watched Northman the other day. Good but weird. Terminator 1, 2, Predator. Yeah, I'm the same. Love it. Love all the old movies. They're bloody fantastic. What are you drinking, Simon Lad? Having a smooth day here. Alex S. I'm drinking a Vocation Life and Death on my Phillips Perfect Draft. Shawshank Redemption is a great film, but it's one to watch when I'm not on the beers. Yeah, it's a good movie. Edward Scissorhands 2. Misery with Stephen King. I've not seen that one. The Wire. I've seen The Wire. That was very good. Shawshank, Predator. Christine and the Fog. Not sure I've seen that one. Elizabeth, Dead Man's Shoes. It's really worth a watch. Oh, I don't know. I might have watched that one, Elizabeth. Might have watched that one. Simon, best comedy, says Stephen James. Best comedy. Oh, I like See No Evil, Hear No Evil. I like that old film. Oh, I know it wouldn't fit today. It probably wouldn't even be released today. But Hear No Evil, See No Evil. I just over there. It's just my sense of humor, over there. Best comedy. See No Evil, Hear No Evil. My kids laughed their heads off. Stir Crazy, yeah, another one. He was great, he was. What was the actor in what was his name? He died of a heart attack. He was a great actor. I went to see that at the Pictures twice. Elizabeth, we got so much in common. Hot Shots, that was so funny. Hot Shots, very funny film. Dumb and Dumber. Gene Wilder, yeah. Gene Wilder died of a heart attack, didn't he? Not Gene Wilder. The other guy, Richard Pryor. Yeah, Paul Peter. I was thinking him. Gene Wilder was the other guy. I didn't want to, I'm going to go into all that thing now, but Richard Pryor died of the heart attack, didn't he? Man with Two Brains. Oh, not seen that one. I'd have to watch that. I do like a movie. Mel's not a movie person. Richard Pryor, yeah, that was it, Elizabeth. Mel's not a movie person. Mel's she's watching this Mayor of Easttown or something. Mayor of something or other on Sky. With Kate Winslet. It's all right. It's a whodunit. There's so many bloody whodunit things though, and it's done to death. Whodunit. I don't know. It's not even real. There's enough horrible crap going on in the world that I don't really care who done it. It was some horrible bastard, wasn't it? Right, I need a wee. I'm bursting for a wee. I took my wee tablet and I'm still needing a wee. But I tell you what I'm going to do. It's good though. It is good, Elizabeth. It is good. I have enjoyed it. I wanted to see Kate's. Now, okay. If anybody gets offended by this next comment, then I'll apologise in advance. But I seen Kate Winslet's turkey twizzlers, as we'll call them. No intended. No offense intended. I'm just using it as a bit of a nickname. In Titanic, remember Titanic? Remember Kate Winslet? Unbelievable, godly. But this maid she's like 20 years older now, and she's a bit, I reckon she I'm offended already. I think Kate Winslet probably still has a really nice pair of boobies. And I'm a booby man. Right, I'm gonna get a glass of beer. That is shocking. Look at that. Shocking. Right, I'm going to go for a wee. Let this calm down. Come back. Polish style beer. Yeah. Won't be long. Back in a sec. Right, I'm hungry. Howdy y'all. KC Bombay! I thought you were going to see them, the jerk sauce there. I'm hungry. Anybody hungry? Sink the house. Oh, dear me. Good. You guys. Anyway, look. Did anybody, in all seriousness, it is a pub. Remember, it's a pub. I've never... I don't look to offend anybody. Was anybody offended by me talking about boobies just now? In all honesty, in all complete honesty, if I have offended anybody, I do. But we're living in this world these days where you've got to ask everybody, left, right, and centre. Are you have I offended you, or you know? And I'm not going to go down that road of I'm not going to go down that road of defending myself or whatever, but not the, everyone's saying no, not the Carolina pork scratching something. It's a booze, you can see what you like. Says, yes, absolutely. Booby's my favourite word of all time. David, offended. Charlie Tibbler, sorry, Charlie, if you're offended, sorry, my apologies. I will apologise to you. Nope, not offended. Watching you dancing around the subject is fun though. You got to be so careful, haven't you? Free speech, I know. It didn't. If I even get on this subject, then we're knackered, aren't we? We are absolutely knackered. Charlie, stop and worry. Oh, right, okay, so I haven't offended you. Thank you very much, Charlie. Simon, you said you had a wee tablet. What does that mean? Hope you're okay. Luminance. I just go a bit more than I should. And I've got a tablet to try and regulate it. Is it working? No. Have I probably got a urine infection? Yes. Have I been for a pee in a jar, in a bottle, in the doctor's surgery that I took 2 days to get? Yes. Did the doctors lose my pee sample and never ever got back to me? Yes. So I'm back to square one. You ring the doctor in the morning. Can I book an appointment? We're fully booked. Try the next day. Doctors are always fully booked these days. Finally got round to seeing a doctor. Went to the doctor. Peed in a jar. They lost my jar. No, nothing like that. No, nothing like that whatsoever. Foaming or no. It's just a bit painful passing. That's all. But I like to check. Anyway, snacks, KP, Flavor Cravers, jerk sauce. Luke, when building your own pub in your house, too much asparagus. Yeah, probably. Fill it with stuff you like. I've got old bar taps over here. I love them. I love my old bar taps. There they are. Old beer signs on the wall over there. Oh, these are nice, but doctors, please. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? When they blooming answer. Beer machines over here. Favorite movie on the wall. Fill it with stuff you like. Fill it with stuff you like. There's Mel. There she is. Right, Mel. Try the barbecue beef. They're lovely. Really good. So these are coming to the channel soon. Right, big comment. Let me read it. Jack Parry. Had my own bar, 17 months now. Absolutely love it. Perfect draft. Shelves of spirits. Miles doing the duck dance. Double bar fridge, TV, dartboard, plus it doubles as your office. This is the thing, Jack Parry. This is the thing. It's great, isn't it? Before the situation, the golden rule was, if you build a bar in your house, you're going to lose money on your house. You're going to lose money on your house if you build a home bar. People are doing it in their gardens though, so it's different. It's not part of your house. Yeah, this is different. This is this is different. It's a conservatory. It really should have cushions and soft furnishings in it, but it doesn't. It's still technically connected to my house. So I'm wondering if I ever put it on the market, would it devalue the house, this bar? Yeah. This was outside space. This was, I mean, I changed the door, but that used to be an old horrible black back door there. I put an internal glass door in, made a massive difference with the light. Loads. Tony. Oh, I think I missed Elizabeth's previous comment. Garage. Oh yeah. Garage bar. Tony's asking, why would a bar devalue? So, this is not a new thing. People building bars is not a new thing. What's a new thing is people building bars in their gardens. That's a new thing. So years ago, people were taking away a living room, a dining room, a room of their house, and they turned it into a bar. That's what devalued their house. It was deemed as not a dining room anymore, not a living room anymore, but as a bar, a pub. And so when you tried to sell your house with a bar in it, people were like, oh, where can I sit and eat? Or where can I sit and watch telly? So if you do it out in your garden, outside space, conservatory, that sort of thing, I think it's okay. If you're adding space, if you're taking away space, that's where your problem lies, I think. And that's what people were doing late 80s, early 90s. It was a thing back then. Right. I'm eating snacks. What snacks are you eating? Comment below. Comment below. What snacks are you eating? I'm eating hot jerk nuts. from KP. Steve's got Piper's Crisps. Daniel got some nuts as well by the sounds of things. Captain Meat, what's going on with this agent stuff? Agent rap? Fatter for me. But cheese board. Fizzy dummies. A stinking bishop, that's a cheese, says Charlie. What? Fine wedding gelato. Yeah, Ted Slaughter, yeah. Barkeep, keep the bar full and it'll be full. Matt Williams, wow. Amazing. Cheapest drink at home because the pub price is going to get worse. Stephen Jeffries, yeah. Literally 2 minutes from the Mountain Daisy and the Willow Pond. That's the thing, Jay. If you're living next to a pub, why not use it? Elizabeth! Barbecue pork scratchings. Oh, yeah. Barbecue pork scratchings. Doritos chili heat wave, love them. Paul's having pizza. Mark Stevenson has asked, what do I like to eat when I'm in Italy? Good question. I like to eat when I'm in Italy. I get some nice Italian lager and some ready salted crisps. The biggest bag I can find of ready salted crisps, and I'll eat the lot. I love them, they're great. Spice and easy. Spice and easy. These are quite a bit of burn to these. Fiery Caribbean jerk sauce. KP nuts, spice and easy. They're, well, have a look. Have a look. Look at those. They're quite nice. Pour some beer. No, you stay there. Shocking, isn't it? That is a shocking beer. Annoying. 1-2 Everton. Come on, Everton. Spice and easy, really? Russian roulette peanuts, I bet they were fun. You'd see everybody having a nut going. And then you'd be like, whoa! Wait a minute, Derek. It's only Thursday. Just joking, Derek. I mean, but I'm going to read her out. So, Derek, on a Thursday night's not even a posh night. I see Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night as the posh nights, where you spend out a bit. But listen to this. Derek is having sardines in tomato sauce sandwiches made with Sainsbury's cheese top buns with Dorito Stacks barbecue rib flavour. That's like connoisseur type eating. That is connoisseur type eating. Wow, I love it. Spitfire Callum. Ah. Having a laugh there. Tony, what's with the Diego? Diego. Oh, Diego. Remember him? It is it January worth getting buckets in keg when you can pick up 8 cans for 10 quid? Genuine question. Of course. Mark Stevenson. I picked this up for the review. I picked it up for the review. I wanted to just see what it was like. Yeah, in terms of economics, pardon me, hiccups. In terms of economics, in terms of what you get for your money, yeah, you can buy a ton of cans for this for a lot cheaper than the keg, really. Elizabeth saying the boys, her cats are having Whiskers temptations. Chris is waiting for the nasi, waiting for me to cook it. Brilliant, Elizabeth. Derek the man. Daniela is on the Zubra. Why not? I like Zubra. It's good beer. Top quality Polish. I like Zubra, it's alright. Oh, Ben has asked, what is an acceptable amount of beer to drink on a work night? Whatever you feel comfortable with. If you're drinking beer right now, thinking, oh man, I'm going to wake up with a stonker of an headache in the morning, then just stop. Just stop. Stop drinking. You haven't got to drink. But if you're drinking beer right now thinking, I'm okay, I'm going to wake up fine. And we've all been there where we're all thinking, yep, I'm going to wake up fine tomorrow. And then you wake up like that. Then just be careful. I reckon this beer, I'll be fine. Yeah, famous last words, Jack Bandit. We've all been there, Jack Bandit. We've all been there. I'll be fine. I'll be all right. I reckon this beer has got an infection. It's got an infection. There's something. Have a shandy, drink version. Yeah. Have a shandy. Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah. That was a nickname for a pint, wasn't it, back in the day? Have a shandy. Yeah, I remember that, Elizabeth. Yeah. I'm old enough to remember that. I'm not saying you're old. Never ever do that. Probably my age. I'm still young. Just made drinking at work legal. Well, I mean, it wasn't so long ago when you went to America. Thursday night shandy binge. What you could drink in the old Rust Belt. Have you heard of the Rust Belt of America? You could drink. When you were building cars, you could drink, and it's great. I thought I tied myself up in knots there, Elizabeth. I'm glad I didn't. I've had a few beers, so if I've had a few beers, and I upset anybody, then I do apologise in advance. I do apologise in advance. But yeah, back in the American Rust Belt, you could have a pint while you were working. As long as you didn't roll up, smashed, drunk, you know, you could like have a beer with your lunch and whatnot. It was a common thing. It was a common thing all over Europe. I mean, the French still drink. The French still drink wine, red wine, on their lunch. We live in a weird place here, don't we? The UK. It's almost like everybody wants to frown upon one another. It's a weird country, the UK. It's like, you can imagine taking your car to a garage in the UK. They accept your car. Backstreet garage. They accept your car. They can see the problem. Yeah, we're going to fix it. So as you're walking out of the courtyard of the garage, you turn around and you see one of the mechanics having a little kind of sip of beer on his lunch break. And you can imagine people in the UK taking a picture on Twitter, can you? Oh, you know, taking a picture. So uptight, like, you know, oh God, you know. He's got to fix my brakes or something. Or, you know, oh, blimey. He's working on my, my windscreen or the brakes on the car, and he's having a drink, and I'm going to put this all over Twitter, and blimey neck, God. It's a funny country, the UK. I find it a funny country. I find it like, I don't know. Am I about to tie myself up in a load of knots? Am I about to tie myself up here by talking complete rubbish? I mean, do I stop right now? We in the UK are amazing humans. We're just told that we're not. Well, no, Pepperoni, I agree. We had amazing humans. We just not allowed to drink at lunchtimes in work, which is a shame. Is the dolphin still open in Farrakhan? We used to dread picking up there from there when I was at City Taxis. J, my goodness me. I got some stories to tell. I used to drink in the dolphin. I sat in the front seat of a taxi once, going home, and I shared a taxi with a few girls. 2:00 in the morning job. And I was there in the front of the taxi, minding my own business. Flippin' heck. All sorts was going on in the back. Teenage girl, all sorts were going on in the back of the taxi. All sorts. And it was like, I was tired. I wanted to go home to bed. You know, one of those, blimmin' heck, I mean, not often was I tired, but I was knackered. I was burnt out, knackered. I was ready for bed. But if I had an ounce of energy that night, I would have dived into the back of that taxi, and I would have had a load of fun. But it was wild, absolutely. There's some wild nights in Barry. Wild nights, wild place. We've had good gardeners music on. Beer cans in my garden. Wasn't so pleased with that. We've had good gardeners music on. Beer cans in the garden. Oh, right. Yeah, I mean they come to tidy up your garden. They've come to tidy up your garden. They've come to like tidy things up, and then they leave beer cans in your garden. What? That's just crazy. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I mean, flipping heck. Have a bit of self-respect. Have a bit of respect for people's property, and you go in there to tidy their garden. Yeah, okay, you go in there to tidy their garden. Tidy their garden. But don't leave your beer cans, for goodness sake. I mean, oh, how mad is that, you know? How mad is that? Simple Subs, evening. I bought some Platinum Jubilee Ale today from M&S, brewed by Al Goods, 5%. Not sure what it'll taste like. I don't know. Maybe I'll go and pick some up. We'll wait and see. Supposed to be good gardeners. Well, this is it. See, isn't it? You never know. You never know what you're getting, Elizabeth. You just don't. For goodness sake. I bet you were. I bet you were. Went down the wrong way. Pardon me. Did they do any decent gardening that day? Or was it music blaring, messed about a bit, drunk some beer, buggered off? I mean, that's horrendous. If they did a little bit of good gardening, you'd be inclined to pay them a little bit of money. But if they just come and messed about in your garden, then no, I wouldn't be paying them. I wouldn't be paying them. I'm enjoying the cherry thing and me Bobby on the perfect draft. Oh, they didn't do good guy. Well, this is the thing. Now they're not done any good guy. Well, don't pay them. Don't pay them. Send them on their way. Probably gypsies. Shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that, should I? I'll be all over the shop now. I'll be all over Twitter. It was a bad experience. Yeah, imagine so. Imagine so. It's a relatively had much better since though. Well, yeah. A good gardener. I love my garden. It's a bit of a eyesore at the moment, but I got big plans. I got big plans for out there. I reckon I got room for a snooker table. Room for a snooker table. Simon is going to get a curse put on it. 2 new Northern Monk Faith beers in my local Morrison's. Sounds good. Yeah, we had a. Yeah, I shouldn't say that, should I? I'll get cursed. And I'll be all over Twitter again. I'm scared. Twitter's a funny place, isn't it? It's a funny place. I can't take Twitter seriously anymore. I left Twitter a long time ago. I still use Twitter, but sporadically. I don't. It's like, oh, good, blimey. Ooh, look at this. Red sky at night. Can you see it? Look. Red sky. Red sky at night. Isn't that nice? Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. They were the old, what you call it anyway. Same in the Midlands, Mr. Cat. Well, that probably stretches all the way up to the Midlands. I'm probably looking at the same cloud that you're under. Shepherd's delight, that's it. Quiet night tonight. Shepherd's delight. Is that what I said? Did I say it? Just cracked up full dome 8.3% from track. Nearly bed for Mike's ready for bed. Red sky. Mike ban on fire. Wow. Quiet night tonight. Can we do 300 likes? Hit the like button down below. Lee Mason sees a roof ladder. Yeah, I've been up. I've been up on the roof. Up on the roof. I've been up there. I took all the chimney things off. Yeah, I don't mind. I can get up. I'm like Fred Dibner. I'll get up on the roof. I love a good roof ladder. Climb up through the loft window. On the ladder. Up we go. Oh, what a guy, Fred Dibner. Brilliant. CZ Rider. Yeah, opinion. Here in Milwaukee, we have a building with a flame light on top that changes colour. The colour is at night. Decided tomorrow's weather. Very cool. Oh, cool. Everton losing to not good for the Toffees. No, I mean, bit of a shocker. They're not beating Arsenal. They're not beating Arsenal. Oh dear, oh dear. Just got my boy and his mates involved. More likes to follow, mate. Yay, Pepperoni. Hello, Pepperoni's son and mates and friends and everybody else. Cool, right, back from the pub. Enjoy. Just remember, for a snooker room, you need at least double the width. So table is 6 foot. You need 12 foot width minimum, maybe more, and 6 foot at each end of a table length. So 12 foot. So you want 24 foot in length. I got 7 meters. 7 meters, Carl Smith, in the length. 7 meters length. Have I got it for a snooker room? Underground. Underground snooker room. 7 meters long. I reckon I can get about 6 meters wide if I really need to. So give it. Oh no, I can't see. We're gonna turn up at Highbury. It's not called Highbury anymore, is it? What is it called? The Emirates. We're gonna turn up at the Emirates. We're not taking any points from the Emirates or Highbury. No, it's just not happening. So I think Everton might go down unless Leeds get thrashed. If Leeds get thrashed on the weekend, which Brentford might do, then I think Everton are very, very lucky. Very, 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 very lucky football team. Blimey. All hinges on Sunday. They could go down, you know. They could be playing Cardiff next year. Cardiff versus Everton. What am I drinking tonight? Vocation, Life and Death on the Perfect Draft. I think so. Yes, I think Forest are going to go up, yeah. Come on, yeah. Praying for Leeds. Oh, Sam S. I mean, whoever you support, you have passion for, don't you? So, I'm not going to stand here and say, you know, come on, Villa or whatever, because it's just unfair. So, you know, if you're passionate about a club, someone's going down. 2-2! Is it really 2-2? I think a point might do. A point will do. Want Burnley to go down. Rubbish football year after year. Yeah, it's kind of like... are going to get into trouble. They've been punching above their weight for years, haven't they, Burnley? Years and years and years and years. Punching above their weight. They must be making a massive profit because they spend a few million. Only a few million. I say only a few. Like I've got millions in the bank. No, but they spend a few million on players. But they're making like 30, 40, 50 million, well, maybe 100 million on staying in that league year after year. So they're becoming a big club kind of financially, but they're just not spending it. They're just not spending the money, are they? They're on decent players. So it's almost as if they stay up this year, what's next year going to be like? Are they just going to face a world of pain next year because they've only spent a few quid this year again and they'll only spend a few quid in the summer? Football in terms, millions of pounds isn't a few quid. 2-2. Wow. How long's left? How long is left? I see Captain Meats shut up with his Everton jokes. Bad decision getting rid of Dyche. Kept them up year on year. They were very well run with the previous owner. But the American guy now, I'm not so sure. Oh, 13 minutes left. Who's looking like a winner? Who's looking like the winner? We'll have to see. 7 meter length is just about okay. 22 foot width. If you can get 5 or 6 meters is perfect. When can I come down low? I'll bring some perfect drag kegs and my cube. Carl Smith. Well, yeah, I mean, it should be cool, shouldn't it? I'd love it. To be fair, if you're a Premier League level player, you're not going to join Burnley, are you? Nobody wants that. So Leffe, Frank Royal or a Helles Lager to open your new bar. Oh, it's going to be about 2 years. It's a 2-year project. It's easily a 2-year project. I got another 15. I reckon I got another 18 tons. Next winter, another 18 tons of earth to shift. I'll be properly in the ground then. Properly in the ground. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna document this now, because that concrete there has been there forever, hasn't it? I didn't do that. It's been there forever. I didn't put all that soil out, you know, in the lane. 22 tons of soil, and I didn't do that. And then grassed over it with hay. Paul's watching, so hay went down, and grass seed went down first, and then hay went over it, and then the grass shot through there. But I need it all to mature. Let it all mature first, and then I'll do the second half. I didn't want to get greedy. If I move 40 tons of soil, or if somebody moved 40 tons of soil in one go, back garden, yeah. Then someone's going to get clobbered with that, aren't they? Yeah. So there was 40 tons of soil in my garden. 22 tons have gone. There's 18 to go. Toilet though, bursting for the toilet. Back now. back again. 152 people watching the Stone Crow virtual pub. It is a Thursday night, but can we do 300 likes? Make it. Would laugh if someone went upstairs for a lie down. Yeah, can you imagine? Oh, I tell you, I did the Facebook lives once. I used to do Facebook lives, and I used to do beer reviews on Facebook. I'm not sure if anybody remembers that. It was years ago, but I got a habit. Every time in between each beer review, I used to like lean against the kitchen counter and have a moment, just have a breather and just catch my breath and just... So I introduced myself to Facebook, said hello, blah, blah, blah. I said I'm going to do a beer review. This is a fly on the wall for you Facebook people to watch me do a beer review for YouTube. Did the beer review and I stood back. I went, and I stood there for 10 minutes. 10 minutes I stood there like this. Probably talking to myself and I finally come round and I looked at the camera and I was like, oh, I'm live on Facebook. And there was all these comments coming through like, what are you doing? You know, what's going on? And I was just standing. Oh, no way! Martin Harris, Everton 3-2 up. No way! Honest opinion on the perfect draft now, Simon. I really like it, Paul. I really like it, but I've not enjoyed this keg. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I have not enjoyed this keg of Life and Death. I think... That's one job, Palace. It's just infection. Just infection. Just, when I say infection, I shouldn't say infection. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. Everton are winning. How long's left? How long's left in the Everton game? Can we get 9 more likes? 9 more likes to go. 9 more likes for 300 likes. 9 more likes for 300 likes. Come on, everybody. Still 2-2. Someone said it's still 2-2. Is that real or is somebody watching on replay? Like, you know when they pause their Skybox and they go for a wee? Have you paused your Skybox and it's still 2-2? Or is it via Spitfire Cannon? Pitch invasion. Well, there's 5 minutes to go. It is 3-2 Everton. My goodness me. It is 3-2. Calvert-Lewin. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Gardening. So, yeah. Gardening. I love gardening. Jammy torches. I'm just waiting. 3-2 is correct. Pitch invading 3-2 with 5 minutes to go. Wow, YouTube question. Your vids are usually between 10 and 14 minutes. Is this a conscious decision? Max Stevenson? Do you want to know the truth? The truth and the God's honest truth. The truth is, Max Stevenson, is that I'm very comfortable where I am. It would be with Coventry City. Paul. Coventry City, Paul, used to have it. Longest serving club in the top flight. And then they got relegated and then they never got back. They didn't get back. I think if Everton went, if they built this new stadium, then they're a mega club. If they build a new stadium, they're a mega club. If they get relegated this year, I think the stadium gets cancelled and they go bust. Or they never get back. So that goal by Dominic Calvert-Lewin has probably saved Everton hundreds of millions of pounds, and he probably doesn't even know it. He probably doesn't even know it. Oh, when he sold Peter. Oh, I remember him, Peter. Yeah. Coventry were a great club. They were back in the 90s. Coventry, they were solid. Coventry back in the day in the Premier League were your... I'm thinking of a stable club who never does great, but they never flirt with relegation. Who's stable? Leicester. Leicester, stable. Who else is stable without challenging for big honours? Villa back in the day were a stable Premier. You can't call Villa stable anymore. Sisu taking over time before Coventry. West Ham, yeah. West Ham, stable club, always in. Sheffield Wednesday, I remember the days. Sheffield Wednesday. Crystal Palace used to be an up and down team. Tottenham, Spurs, yeah, they never really done anything. I'd say Tottenham. Coventry were your Tottenham back in the day. Coventry were your Tottenham. They'd be in the division year after year without really doing anything. That was Coventry City. And now Coventry City... I thought you were an Arsenal fan, Paul. Why have I got you mixed up with Tottenham? I don't know. I don't know. I pretend to know loads about football, but I don't. I don't really. Paul probably remembers Sheffield Wednesday. They were always in the top flight. Coventry, always in the top flight. We're talking many moons ago, mind. We're talking like a long time ago. Coventry have come back. Maybe they... Is it still vocation? Yeah, Rob, still vocation on the perfect draft. We're 3 likes away. We're 2 likes away. We are 2 likes away from 300 likes. 2 likes away from 300 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on then, everybody. Hit the like button down below. Oh, we've done it. 300 likes. 300 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. And I got a peg on my finger. Mel's shopping. Mel's, blooming peg. I think they did win the FA Cup. They did, yeah. All about the love. Can't wait for the day United become a yo-yo team for banter. Oh, won't be long. Man United. It's disastrous. Manchester United is a complete disaster. They haven't got the money. They took on all that debt, them bloody Americans. Elizabeth, yeah, Wednesday. They were the settled team, weren't they? Fulham is the most yo-yo team in history. They really are. Can we talk about something else? Can we talk about something else apart from football? I know it's a pub. I know we can talk what we like. Has anybody done any gardening? Come on. I love gardening. Has anybody done any gardening? Has anybody done any summer projects, spring projects for their garden? Oh, Paul, I can see him being screwed perfectly. I don't think they got the money. Lewis has reseeded the lawn. Don't have a garden. Next. Oh, sorry, Sam K. Do vocation, have a wheat beer. I had a wheat beer by vocation a while back. Favourite perfect draft, Francis Cannon Royal. Spitfire Can, don't want a garden. West Brom is a big yo-yo team. Well, they didn't get back up. Sheffield United didn't get back up. They're going to have to shell all their players. Oh, yeah, Paul, you've been gardening all day. Elizabeth has been gardening. What have you been up to in the garden, Elizabeth? Have you been just pottering about? I love pottering about. Just pottering about in the garden. Love it. Mr. Katz has got loads of black currants and raspberries, a plum tree and a green gauge. And a polytunnel. Mr. Cat, have you really? I love all that. Bit of gardening. Jack Me says, who am I a gardener? At a large private garden, so much work at the moment. Mowed the lawn. That's fantastic, mowed the lawn. I bet just terrific. If you love the outdoors with the sun on your skin and the fresh air blowing on you and there's some gardening to be done, I spend all day. I lose myself out there. I completely lose myself out there. Even though it's more of a construction site at the moment. It was a mature garden. I went all out. I went like, that's it, It was mature. But it was all on levels. It was on 3 different levels. And I thought, right, let's get shot at a lot of it. I'm still relatively young enough to dig out 40 tons of earth in the garden. Still relatively young enough, but blimmin' it was some night. I'd wake up in the morning, my back would be like, my back would be screaming. My back would be screaming at me and my arms would be screaming at me, and I'd go out there and I'd dig some more. Your endorphins kick in, see? And you're like, and you just carry on going, dig. I'm going to get that 18 tons out. I'm going to get that 18 tons of land out. And then I'm going to build a bunker, an underground bunker. Yes, the smell of a fresh mowed lawn. Old school smells. Absolutely. Elizabeth, you couldn't bottle it, could you? You couldn't bottle the smell of a fresh cut lawn. Beautiful. Sun coming down on you. Glass of something wonderful in your hand. It's all right, isn't it? It's all right. Life ain't bad. In them little moments, life's not bad, is it? You're like, smell the grass, smell of fresh cut grass, sun's coming down. Maybe there was a bit of rain overnight, so there's a bit of mildew still hanging around. You can smell the mildew. I love it. I love the gardening. I love it. Well, look at this stupid glass of beer. I think I'm all out. I think I'm just pumping foam. Everton win. Oh my goodness me. You know what'll happen? You know what'll happen? Gonna be quick with this because we talk football all night. 3 years time, man goes to court. A buy's happened. Bit of money changed hands half time between, somebody and somebody else. And all of a sudden, Crystal Palace let in 3 goals. I'm an Everton fan. Did I see Everton scoring 3 goals against Crystal Palace in one half of football? Not a chance. Not a chance. Yeah, time for the can. Let's stop all this. Yeah, I think we're about. Yeah, we're onto the foam. We're onto the foam with a vocation. So I can chuck that keg in the back of the car and change it for another keg. But tomorrow morning, so my plan, I'm gonna tell you my plan. I watched a bit of the Youth Cup final. I've watched the game, they deserve that. Okay, Jack Parry, my apologies. So my plan tomorrow morning, get rid of that keg. I got a new lager, I got a German lager to go in there. So I'm going to review the German lager tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. Please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I only review beer in the day because it's, it's my job. It's only really the Stone Crow where I drink it in the evening now. I don't drink much in the evenings anymore. Only the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. But if I can get this review of this German lager out tomorrow morning, then by tomorrow afternoon, I've got this whole keg where I can sit out in the garden, enjoy the sunshine, and drink a keg of German lager. Greg, do I drink every day? Greg, my answer to you is I would say at least 5 out of 7 days. At least 5 out of the 7 days I drink. I think the question that people need to ask me is, am I an excessive drinker? This is the thing. Am I an excessive drinker? I would say, if you ask me, am I an excessive drinker? I would say no. Absolutely not. I'm not an excessive drinker. Do I drink 5 or 6 days a week? Yes, I do. Every other day for you. Well, I mean, that's great. It's great. Jack Parry, member for 17 months, had an oxidation problem with my club after 2 weeks. It's terrible, isn't it? The beer goes all horrible, doesn't it, Jack Parry? Thanks for the 17 months membership. Absolutely fantastic. Going back to it. 5 out of the 7 days, yeah, I drink. I do. Is it excessive? No. Burning down to 10 men. Is it excessive drinking? No. I review, I stop. I review most days 9 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock in the morning, I'll have smiling now. Smiling. I just read that comment. You're too buff for that, Simon. Oh, thank you. I'm blushing. Look. Bit of alcohol blush. Oh, blimey. I review, I stop. I review, I stop. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I drink. I have fun. Spend time with the family. But I'm reviewing Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday, I will start drinking 9 o'clock in the morning. Don't frown. Don't frown at me. It's done. It's dusted. I go to bed sober every night. I sleep like a baby every night. And that's what I needed. That's what I used to review at night. I used to review at night. And I used to go to bed, belly full of beer. Calories coming out my ears, my nose. Calories everywhere. What I do now, I review in the morning. I go for a 6-mile walk. Review in the morning, 6-mile walk. Get out, burn the calories. Come back home, sober. Bed, 10 o'clock. No calories in my stomach. Wake up. I've lost a little bit. I'm not trying to say I'm, the best I've ever been in my life. I'm not. I'm 43. I'm 43 years of age. But I'm better than I was 6 years ago. Definitely better than I was 6 years ago. What's Rasco saying? Rasco's in. Let's have a little read. Are you an excessive drinker, Simon? Oh, am I an excessive drinker? No. I watch people drinking alcohol on the telly and I'm like, why do people do that? I'm not joking. Kate Winslet in this program I'm watching at the moment, she's drinking bottles of Rolling Rock. Bottles of Rolling Rock like it's going out of fashion. And every time she takes a sip of Rolling Rock, I'm like, oh, really? Oh. And it just, it's like, of course, Rolling Rock sponsor this particular channel. You've seen it, yeah. But it makes me go, green glass bottle, poor quality lager, no thanks. I drink quality beer. I drink good stuff. I drink. Well, I try to anyway. Matt drinks Wednesday through Saturday. Much respect, Si, for your video about. I really enjoyed it, despite how they've treated you. It's good to hear someone talking sense for once. I promised myself, even after 5 or 6 pints, I promised myself I wouldn't. I'm not saying you're pulling me down the rabbit hole, by the way, but I promised myself that I tried not to talk about it, and I would try to dodge it as much as I could. Do I know Dave enough to call him a mate? No. I don't know him enough to call him a mate. Do I like Dave? Do I like his character? Yeah, I do. Did I want to see him be ridiculed by True Geordie? No, I didn't. Did I feel comfortable watching True Geordie's video? No, I didn't feel comfortable. It made me anxious. It made me emotional. Did I therefore then want to make that video in defense? Yeah, why not? I made the video. I did it. It was a spontaneous thing. I promise you. I'm going to be very quick because I agree with Paul. I totally agree with Paul here. But I'm going to be very quick with this. I was literally frying onions and I got my tripod out. It's all quick stuff I set up so it's like I can make a video in seconds. I'm not boasting. I'm not like I want my life to be easy. I want my life to be really easy. So I want to be able to set a video up and do a video in seconds if I need to. So I did. I was frying onions and I thought I can't just stand back and do nothing here. I just can't. Because I've been there, and this is the important thing. I've been there where I thought years ago that the bullying was too much and that I didn't want to do YouTube no more. And somebody did it to me. Somebody pulled me from the brink. Somebody said to me, you can carry on. You can carry on doing YouTube and you can just forget about all of the rubbish that goes on around it. And I felt in that very moment that I needed to be that very same person who did that for me. I felt that I needed to do that for Dave. Even though we're not the best of mates, even though we're not the if he got married, I'm not going to be his best man or he's not going to be my best man or anything like that. But I just felt like he hadn't uploaded in 4 days. He haven't uploaded in 4 days and I almost felt his pain because I've been there before. I've been there myself. I've been there before and it's horrible. It's blooming horrible when you're being, and I'm going to use the word, and if I'm wrong by using the word, then I'm sorry, but it's horrible when you're being ridiculed like that. And I just had to do something. I had to make that video. I'm not going to say another word about it. I made the video. I'm not going to say another word about it. It was all in complete innocence. It wasn't me trying to one up, whatever. It was just me, like, genuine concern. Did a few live streams with the guy. Didn't want to see it end like it did. If I could do something about saving this guy, if he could come back to YouTube, brilliant, fantastic. If it failed, it failed. And that was it. That is it. Done, dusted, never going to talk about it again. I'm over why no one gives him as good. Well, this is the thing, see. I reckon if you ridiculed that man, West Ham fan, TV legendary Pixel, great name for a YouTube channel, I love it. I reckon if you went to town on that man, I reckon he would just pull back and do nothing, you know. Yeah, Elizabeth, it really is. Spit if I can. I think you've said your piece on this, Dave's big enough. Yeah, Jack Parry, absolutely. When you're afraid, I'm going to give an opinion. That's one here. I think I'm in the wrong pub. Evening. This is the content became full. Lover or Simon, Jack Bandit, thank you very much. The best thing about the Stone Crow pub is the honesty. You be very similar geezers, even though you're much different. Yeah, yeah, of course. Similar but different. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Right, let's move on. Let's move on very quickly. You're a big... And that's that. Thank you very much. I just Matthew, yeah. Ben, I subbed at around 100 subs, so I've been there for the whole time. Ben, you can probably remember when I went through it. You can probably remember that whole scenario that I went through back in the day. But hey, let's move on. Let's have a drink. Am I excited about the Formula One? I wish I was driving. There's not a day that I jump in my little Volkswagen Lupo and I think I'm jumping into the cockpit and I'm being strapped into the car. Oh yes. Every day I look forward to the Formula One. Every single day. And every single day I wish I was 6 again and my dad was rich enough to shove me into a car and stick me out there, because I think, I was born for that. I was born for that. The internet connection at the farm was awful. So I moved the modem to the van and now I have a stable Wi-Fi. Damon Mansell jumps into his black Lupo. He strapped himself into the car because he can't afford to pay people to strap himself into the car. And he's off. And away he goes. And he's got a puncture. He's driving around with a puncture. And he's still in the lead. And he's still winning the race with a puncture. That's the dream, isn't it? That's the bloody dream. Elizabeth, if you're off, good night. Good night. I won't be long. I'm going to drink this little couple of sips now and I'll be done. Lights out and away we go. Oh, love it. Love the Formula One. Mel, do you like the Formula One? Oh, yeah. She's just a quick nod. Oh, she loves it. There we are. Cheers all. Cheers, Daniela. I'm just saying cheers to everyone. I'm going to just double check that it's just phone. Good night from Norway. Alan, good night in Norway. Yeah. We are definitely out of vocation, life and death. Is this a regular thing? I checked the sub reviews. I didn't know about this. Oh, Silver Q. We used to do it every Friday. We're now doing it every Thursday. Bit of an announcement. We got a new member. Golden Soldier is a member to the lifeboat. Keep us afloat. Thank you so very much to the Golden Soldier. I got a bit of an announcement. My announcement is that we got Brew York, the first brewer to come here. They come in here to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. It's a Sunday. I don't know if it might be Sunday the 13th of June. But anyway, they're coming here. I'm so excited. They're coming to the bar. Brew York are coming to the bar. Unbelievable. I'm hoping it's going to be the start of something. I'm hoping it's going to be the start of getting brewers to come to this bar. You know, like, oh, can I say it? Am I allowed? Am I allowed? Paul Goggin, £5 super chat. Cheers for the bar tab, Simon. Paul Goggin, thanks for the £5 super chat. Am I allowed to say this? Mel's shouting, probably not. You know, people moved away from this house every few years. I want a blue plaque on the wall. Mel's laughed. She bloody laughed and walked away. Bloody laughing at me. Mel's laughing and walking away. What I would like, this house, everybody moves away from this place. It's in the ground. It's dark, it's dingy, it's horrible. But if we start getting brewers here, can you imagine that? We start getting brewers here, you know? Start getting brewers over and over and come in here, you know, Brew York, then who else, you know? We start inviting other brewers, you know, Brew Yorks, come here, can you come here? Bang, all of a sudden this place is a bit of this place where nobody wanted to be. This place where nobody wanted to live, nobody wanted to be. All of a sudden this is a place of curiosity. This is a place of I'm a dreamer. I've always been a dreamer. I've always dreamt. I'll never stop dreaming. In life, I'll never stop dreaming. Can you imagine this place? Blue plaque on the bloody wall out the front, you know. This was the place where thousands of beers have been drank and brewers came here, and it's a site of historical relevance. A site of historical relevance. Wouldn't that be really bloody cool? Really cool. I'm a dreamer. I'm a dreamer. So what? So what? I'm a dreamer. Jack Bandit with a $10 super chat. Super chats were quiet tonight. Thanks for the banter. £10 super chat from Jack. Thank you very much, Jack. I really appreciate it. Graham Johnson with a £2 super chat. Going to S43 Brewery tomorrow. Tell them, Graham. Make sure, Graham, you tell them I love their blooming beer. I love their beer, and watch some of my reviews on YouTube because their beer is terrific. I got one of those blue plaques outside my house just because I'm awesome. Yes, go on, Paul. Paul's brilliant. Paul, I tell you what. I'm going to say something now. Paul's beer reviews, right? If ever you want to have breakfast in the morning at a Premier Inn with the coolest, most laid-back person in the world, then you'd want to have breakfast with Paul from Paul's Beer Reviews. I tell you, that guy, just to have breakfast with that guy, it's like nothing phases him. He's like, yeah, I'm eating all my mushrooms, all my beans, and, you know, it's just, we sat back, we're talking, we're chatting. It's like we've known each other for years. I like a mate like that. I like a mate like that. A mate that I've only known for I've only met him just over a year ago. But I feel like I've known Paul a long time. He's one of those people you instantly connect with. He's a top guy. He's a bloody top guy. Minds his own business, keeps his nose clean. Terrific. Just does the beer reviews. Don't want any drama, any rubbish, keeps himself all out of it, out of the way, does what he does best. Just beer reviews. Rasco, I've not had breakfast with you. Which one, Rasco or Disco? I've never had breakfast with you. Would I have breakfast with Rasco or Disco? I've met him a couple of times. Yeah, of course I would. I'd love to have breakfast with Disco or Rasco or Disco, whichever one it is. I would love to have breakfast with that guy. I reckon that would be even just as cool. Just as cool to have breakfast with Disco. Totally cool. Totally up for that. You get to know the real person. If you've been to a beer festival, we've all had a blooming good drink. We've all had a bloody good drink the night before. You all wake up in the morning. You sit down. You have a breakfast with somebody with a raging hangover. You get through that blooming event together. You know you're safe. You know you're safe with that person. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing, a Premier Inn breakfast. It's a weird thing. It's a bloody great thing. It really is. I'm going to bed now. I'm drunk. I'm really flipping drunk. I'm probably making a fool out of myself at this stage of the night. Probably making a damn good. I can see my eyes. They're like souls in the snow. I love your Teku Cup. Can you tell us what are the benefits of the Teku Cup? Hey, I think I'm your only fan from Peru. Haha! Hello, Peru! Hello, I'm waving to Peru. Right, benefits of a Teku Cup. I'm going to be really quick with this because I'm very, very drunk. I'm very, very drunk. Thanks for the super chat, by the way. Great aroma. Great aroma from a Teku Cup. It's nice to hold from the stem. You're not holding your beer. You're not warming your beer. You know, you're not doing this. Warming your beer up. You're holding the stem. There's no body heat making its way to the beer. And it's generally a very nice... I like it. I like a Teku. It's generally a very nice glass to... Pardon me. It's late here in the UK. It's generally a very nice glass to drink from. I like it. Thanks for the 5 Perunian super chats. Paul, cheers Simon. You're a lovely bloke. And as far as I'm concerned, you're the OG of beer reviews. And it's been a pleasure syncing a few with you. I look forward to the next one. Exactly that. Absolutely exactly that. Brilliant. I do too. Next one, maybe we got a WhatsApp group. We have a chat in the WhatsApp group. Maybe we talk in the WhatsApp group about GBBF, the Great British Beer Festival. Maybe we talk Great British Beer Festival. We go and do it. We have some fun. We have a laugh. We drink some beer. Why not? Let's do it. I'll talk to you in the WhatsApp group. I'm probably, at this stage of the night, going to say that I love every single one of you guys for tuning in. I really do. I'm slightly inebriated. I've had a nice little drink tonight. And I'm probably going to have a wrecking hangover in the morning. But I'm going to say... And up for that, name of the day. Well, we'll try and get trade tickets. If we can get trade tickets for GBBF, we'll get trade tickets. It's all the big, you see Shepherd Knee, Marston's, all your big boys, craft brewers, American beer. They got an American craft beer bar where it's all proper rare, proper like, you know, your rare stuff. I love GBBF. I haven't been for years. I haven't been to GBBF 6-7 years, but I do love it. I do love, and I want to go back. I want to go back. But for now, I love you all. I'm slightly drunk. I'm slightly inebriated. I'm slightly oiled up, as some people might say. And I'm going to say goodnight. Good night, all. See you in the next one, next Thursday. Keep an eye out for the reviews. I've got some reviews coming up. I got a little, that little strap-on beer, Stratapraven, little strap-on, Stratapraven, fake, whatever it's called. That's coming to the channel. Stone the Crows, boom, cheers.